Namaste, and welcome back to Sanatan Today. This is Uplift, and I'm your host, Isha. Today, we're talking about a phrase that has caused confusion, discomfort, even anger, especially among modern women. It's called kanya, daan. For many, the literal translation, donation of your daughter, feels offensive. And if a daughter is an object, as if she is being offered to someone like a charity, it is offensive. And what's worse, parents and grandparents often cannot explain the meaning. They say it's tradition, it's just how it is. But if Sanatan Dharma has taught us anything, it is this, that nothing exists without meaning. Nothing survives thousands of years if its foundation is weak. So today, let's go deeper. Let's return to the roots. Let's uncover what kanya, daan actually meant before the translation twisted it and before rituals became mechanical. Let's begin with the obvious. Today's women are educated, they're independent, they're equal partners. So hearing the phrase donation of your daughter, kanya, daan, feels dehumanizing. And honestly, the discomfort is valid because if we accept the surface meaning of kanya, daan, it sounds unfair. But ancient Sanskrit is symbolic, multi-layered, even poetic. You cannot translate it with word by word. You must interpret it through the context, metaphysics, and philosophy. That's where the truth begins to unfold. Let's start with the word kanya. Most assume kanya means girl, but Sanskrit isn't so simple. The word kanya is made of two roots component, kan and ya. And here's where things get interested. We also see word kanya in Vedic astrology, the kanya rashi. And yes, men have kanya rashi too. Boys have kanya lagna. No one says, oh, but kanya means girl. So how can a man have a kanya chart? Because the truth is, kanya is not gender specific. So what does it actually mean? In subtle Sanskrit uses, kanya refers to intellect, communication, discernment, buddhi, shakti. It's the part of us that analyzes, speaks the truth and understands the dharma and expresses the values. In other words, kanya is the mind's purity, clarity, and wisdom. Now imagine this. If kanya symbolizes intellect, then what does kanya, daan become? Not donation of a girl, not giving away a daughter as a charity. Instead, it becomes the offering of one's intellect, wisdom, a samskar to another person. It becomes a blessing, a transmission, a sacred sharing of knowledge. And in Sanatan Dharma, the greatest charity is not money. It is the Gyan Daan, the donation of the knowledge. So Kanya Daan, giving your finest thoughts, values, and inner purity to another soul. What could be more sacred than that? Now let's apply this symbolism to marriage, where the term is most commonly used. Marriage is not just two people coming together. It is two lineages, two sets of values, two worlds merging. When a daughter goes to her new home, she doesn't just carry clothes and jewelry. She carries some scars, values, discipline, compassion, cultural memory, and spiritual grounding. These samskaras are the real daan. This is what her parents give to her. This is what she carries with her. This is what she shares with her new family. In this sense, Kanyadan is not the giving away of a daughter, but the extension of a family's wisdom through her. It is symbolic, it is internal, it is metaphysical. It was never meant to be a punishment or a transaction. It was meant to be a gift of character, a gift of upbringing, a gift of consciousness. So how did this beautiful idea become misunderstood? Perhaps the colonial transition, perhaps the cultural fatigue. British translators reduced multi-layer Sanskrit into flat English, and they translated daan as donation and kanya as a girl, missing the entire philosophical richness. And in the terms of cultural fatigue over centuries, rituals remained, but explanation faded. The system, the way we were teaching our kids were not Sanatani way. We were teaching them the Western way, just by translating, by interpreting the word. People did the rituals but forgot the logic behind them. And tradition without understanding becomes superstition. But now we have the opportunity to restore the meaning, to bring clarity back into practices that deserve respect, not rejection. So, what does Kanyadan means today? In a world where women are equal, powerful, and autonomous. It means that we bless you with the intellect, values, and strength we have given you. May you carry this wisdom into your new chapter. May your samskara illuminate your new home. And may your knowledge uplift everyone around you. This is not a donation. This is a continuity. This is a legacy. This is a spiritual inheritance. And in Vedanta, the greatest offering is always internal. So the next time someone says kanya daan, remember, you're not a donation. You are a carrier of wisdom. You are a strength, intellect, compassion, clarity. You are the continuation of the generation of samskaras, and that is the most sacred daan of all. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a deeper understanding of our traditions. Until next time, stay rooted, stay rising, stay uplifted. Dhanyavad.